What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today this is gonna be another video on Summon Dragons 2 and the last one I'm producing on that game. The fact is that I had a long discussion with a community manager of the game. He tried to recruit me to make some videos on Eternal Evolution, mainly because she said to me that Summon Dragons 2 had a really small budget and that the game wasn't stable at the moment. So I don't know what does that mean. I think they want to focus on Eternal Evolution because that's their main game, and that one, Summon Dragons 2, in fact it's just a copy-paste of Eternal Evolution with different graphics. In fact, everything in the game is the same, but you only have different skins. In fact, the interface is the same, the gameplay is the same, every battle, every dungeon is the same as Eternal Evolution, but that time you are playing dragons versus dragons, and this is the only difference. So in fact, the game is super fun, don't get me wrong. I had a lot of fun on the game, trying to push further in dungeons, etc. Try to understand dragons, their kits, and build good teams for dungeons, etc. But at the end of the day, if the game doesn't have a lot of budget, that means in 1 year, on 1 year and a half, maybe it's gonna close. So probably you are gonna still have Eternal Evolution, but that game, it's uncertain, and I don't want to introduce you to a game that is not stable. Especially if you are spenders, if you want to spend in new games, in fact, to try to challenge other players, to have some competition and fun with the competition. Because I do love spending early game. When I try a new gacha game, every time I try to spend a bit just to see if the game is really pay to win or not, to understand the economic system of the game. And that one, you have a lot of packs. You can progress really fast, but you can also progress really fast as a free-to-play player if you save your wishes and summon on the right banners. For example, at the moment we have the banner with Loki. So if you save all your rainbow wishes, you are gonna have multiple copies of Loki, and thanks to that you are gonna progress a lot in the game. And same comment for those. You have some events in which if you spend a lot of yellow summons, you are gonna get a lot of rewards. And so as a free-to-play, you don't have many dragons in the game, and so you can progress way faster than in Infinite Magic Raid and get some more fun. It's really a great game, okay? Don't get me wrong. So enough talk about the issues and the reason why I want to stop the game. For the players who still want to play and chill on the game, having fun, free-to-play players, I'm gonna give you some quick tips and then I'm gonna end the video, because I was able to push further in the game, and so it's really interesting. First of all, something really important, let me show you something that might help you. You are gonna have the link of the official Discord in the description below, and you have a channel. If I show that to you, you have a channel, guides channel, as you can see right here, and if you click on it, you have many guides from other players. And for example, you have some tier lists, and as you can see, this is a PVE tier list, and you can have a look to the best dragons you have in the game. On Infinite Magic Raid, the tier lists, I don't really enjoy them, because you can use heroes differently in different contents, and depending on the team that you are gonna use, they are gonna have a different power. But here it's pretty reliable, because at the end of the day you just need to have a lot of damage, tankiness, heals, and so you can build many teams with the high potential. So here, of course, you have two that are at the top. You have Erebus, and if you have that guy in PvE, he is just a monster. He has a lot of tankiness, and he is gonna deal insane amounts of damage. So this is clearly the best dragon you can have in the game. Then you have a new one released soon. This is I don't remember. Janus, I think this is Janus, and here you have Loki. And so of course Loki is gonna be great, and also you have that guy Achilles. He is a great summoner too, and you have the tank that I'm using, Leviathan, but you have also Greed that is great. Greed is in B rank, but trust me, he should be a bit above that. And you have also Arjuna, who is here, the Basilisk, who can reduce the defense of enemies. And then you have some SSS tier units. You have also that guy here, Phoenix. But I'm gonna go deeper into the game after. And here you have the PvP tier list. So you can find some great units. You have where is it? Loki is here because he is still a great hero, and Achilles too. That one deserves a higher tier in my opinion because he can summon many minions, and at the end it's really annoying for the opponent. That guy is amazing. He's gonna jump to kill. How do you say that? This is a flank. He's gonna teleport behind your tank and destroy your damage dealers. This is a great unit to have, and this is only an S unit. And then Grid is great because he can push the others, regroup them, and then your AoE attacks are gonna deal a lot of damage, and he's really tanky. This is a tank. Steel Phoenix, great, and Luna is still a great unit too. So let's go back to the game and talk a bit more about that. So I'm gonna show you where I have been recently. So if I go to the Lost Valley on the Twilight Realm, I was able already in 1 week to beat the stage 14. But I spent a bit in the game though, so but you have some strategies that are interesting to do. For example, this is the team I am currently I'm not using. I don't remember. Yes, I am using that guy. Where is he? Where is he? This is an SSS unit, but I can probably replace him. But it's interesting. The goal is gonna be to use different kind of units, but some with AoE attacks. Okay, so I'm using that buff. So my hunters are gonna deal more damage. I have Zeus and Luna, so they deal a lot of damage, and I have that guy, and this is an important unit, Loki. You are gonna understand why. I'm gonna run the fight in manual, and this is something I love in that game. When you want to farm, you can do the content in manual, you do only 1 fight, and it gives you the rewards of 10 fights directly at once. So you get a lot of fun because you do the fight manually, and you get a lot of rewards, and so it's easier to do because it's manual, but you get more rewards. And I wish we had that on Infinite Magic Raid. It would be so great. So I'm gonna push that to developers just in case, because yeah, I love that feature. You are gonna see that. So continue. I'm gonna here I can turn off the skills of my units, and that's what I'm doing on my main damage dealers, especially Loki, and you are gonna understand why. Loki and Zeus, because they deal AoE damage. So for now I'm waiting for the eggs to spawn, otherwise you are gonna die. So I'm saving my ultimates. So for now they are autoing the boss and the minions, and now when the eggs spawn you want to destroy them before the end, otherwise you are gonna take a huge AoE attack. So I'm gonna do that. So I summon the spirit of Loki, and he destroys the eggs. And this is why I keep my ultimate. So with that guy, I can use it. Okay, it's gonna damage a bit more the boss. And now another ultimate to kill the other eggs. And now I have many minions, so this is why I kept the ultimate of that guy, so I can target them and focus them after. It's really important, otherwise you might die. If you are not able to kill them fast enough, you are dead. As you can see, I took a lot of damage at once because I wasn't able to kill them all. So you have to retry, and normally it can work. And this is the way I managed to beat that floor. So you just need a bit of time to spend in the dungeon. You can farm manually and get a lot of rewards, because it's not working with that team in auto though. So I'm gonna do that, kill the eggs. And the content is not taking too much time at the end of the day, so that's funny. It's faster than farming on Infinite Magic Raid. Okay, so let's kill the ads. And I just have to be careful when the eggs spawn. I want to kill them all. Really important, otherwise I'm gonna be one-shotted. So for now it's pretty nice. Okay, they spawn again, but I can't almost see them. And more drakes are here to the left. Okay, come on. Come on, Luna, just kill them. Perfect, only one is remaining. Please kill him before... Yeah, I took a lot of damage because of that. Okay, Loki, summon another spirit. I lost 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. Okay, so it's close, okay? For now, I have big stats on my units, but I'm close every time. And look at that, Loki is really, really tanky. This is such a great unit. So I'm gonna put that here, so it's gonna damage the boss, and when the minions are gonna come close to the boss, they are gonna take some damage too. Look at the damage of Loki though. Ultimate, come on. He can survive, and he is soloing the boss for now. Gonna summon another spirit here, and the fight is gonna be over. Or it's gonna be really, really close. 2%, 1%, come on, 2%. Okay, so you have the strategy. This is pretty fun, and I do love that about the game. Then you have that boss. Against that boss, I was able to clear the stage 13, but here you have to use heroes that deals multiple stages of attack. So this is why hunters are great. I'm using Arjuna to put the hunter mark on the boss, so he's gonna take more damage. And I'm also using the basilisk to lower the defense of the boss. So let me show you how does it work. Yeah, and look at that. You can do 10 battles, and at the end, get all the rewards doing only one time the content. So here I turned off only the ultimate of Luna, and you are gonna understand. You have multiple bars on the health bar of the boss, multiple milestones, and when you reach them, you're gonna have to deal multiple attacks at once on the boss before he releases his attack to destroy his shield. And now he spawns that stone, and this is why I saved the ultimate of my Luna, because I want to destroy the stone before the boss attacks my heroes. That's really, really important. Otherwise he's gonna heal a lot and I won't be able to kill him in time, and he's gonna damage my heroes a lot. So just doing that, and I can one-shot the stone. So that's really interesting. So as you can see right here, the boss has a defense down, and above his head right here, he has the hunter mark. So I'm getting a lot of fun trying these kind of things in that game and optimizing my heroes as always, as am I doing on Infinite Magic Raid. But the fact that they told me that the game is not stable and that they didn't have a lot of budget, I'm afraid that the game is not gonna last long. And this is why I decided to stop producing some content on it. So I'm gonna do some content on another game, but different. This is not gonna be a gacha game that time. It's gonna get even more fun. And the last milestone is here. Just destroy it. And the stone is dead, and the boss is dead, and the fight is over. So you have some interesting strategies in that game, and I do love that. And you get a lot of stuff, and optimizing your heroes, your dragons at the end of the day is pretty fun. And then you have the sacred ruins, but here I don't have the right units to beat that boss. In fact, you have, yeah, this is what I'm using. You need melee units because you have a ring around the boss, and if your heroes, your dragons are outside of the ring, they are gonna deal 0 damage. So you need your heroes to be melee units, but you have something that you can use if you want to manual it. I'm gonna show that to you. You can use your Arjuna, but if you do so, make sure that you are using his ultimate in manual. Arjuna is a distant unit, but he can teleport. And if you are manualing the ultimate, you can decide to put Arjuna right here. And so normally the boss is not going to push your Arjuna. And so now he's in the ring and he can deal a lot of damage to the boss. It can happen during the fight that the boss pushes my Arjuna, but then you have another ultimate and you can put back your Arjuna at the same place, at the right place. And one more time, Loki is just an amazing unit here because he can summon melee units, and so he deals a lot of damage to enemies, to the boss. So now he's gonna push my unit, so I'm gonna wait a bit, just a bit more. Okay, he's dead. Doesn't matter, he is dead. So yeah, that was my last video on that game. So I really do hope that you enjoyed the video and my transparency with you, and wish you have a nice day. See you in the next video, and I hope you are gonna enjoy the new game I'm gonna try. Bye bye.